All right, here we are, round one. We got a pretty okay start. Play Molten Rapture. I don't see us mulliganing this hand. We're on the draw. Let's see what happens here. All right. Ooh, there we go, Big Papa. Gonna make the lands burn. Well, if we're alive to do that, we'll see. Really not a fan of Expedition map in this format. I guess there are certainly cases where it might make the cut, but I don't really see too many of my decks playing it. Probably going to use Burst Lightning on his Step Links here. Wait till he makes his land drop. Definitely gonna burn it here. Waited till he invested some of his resources for this turn. He's likely not doing anything else now. I think that turned out okay. Manager. Sure would like to draw another land here. Maybe a swamp. That'd be fine. Alright, guess that guy's going to get in. Mountain Walk's pretty good in this format. There's a lot of red that gets drafted. Not really sure what his deck's doing. It looks like it's 3-color aggro. Alright. Get Teetering Peaks. That seems fine with a map. Oh, hey. Like we called it off the top. Just play Sellsword here. I don't really like playing Fireheart here. He hasn't played any removal yet. Plus, I'd rather set up a better Casual Warlord. I'd rather back it up with a Fireheart. I don't really see the Fireheart doing anything for us here. So we're going to go ahead with a Sellsword. And fortunately with Moto, you don't get to forget triggers. You can misclick triggers, but you'll always get reminded to put the counters on your Sellswords and Umara Raptors. Alright, he's going to get us here for a few. He hit a land, that's fine. Not sure really what his deck's doing here, but my deck's gonna get to play Casual Warlord, which seems really good here. And I play Casual Warlord and bash for a bunch. I don't know if you had the chance to draft the ally deck here with Casual Warlord before, but it's pretty ridiculous. All of your threats become really big in a hurry, so. You must have drafted some sort of landfall, although the only card we've seen so far is Step Links. Returning Teetering Peaks here is fine. We don't really have any answer, but I think we can outrace him. Plays a fairly meaningless shortcutter. This is probably the deck that I'll be boarding Seismic Shudder in against. So far it would have killed every permanent he's put out. I think the right idea here is Sellsword and then bash with everything else. The Warlord really makes all of your allies such huge threats. They really pull double duty. He's forced into some chump blocking here. I don't think he has much of a choice. Apparently he does. Probably going to Pitfall Trap the Sellsword, but that's okay. Or I guess he just goes to 1. I think that should mean we've got this game in the bag. At the very least, we can Fireheart one of his lands. I doubt he's going to have too many answers to that. This step here is probably the pause before the scoop, and then I'll get to have a truly still had all these moment when I've got all this amazing stuff still in my hand. Tick-tock. Guy probably went to go make a sandwich or call his grandmother. Do something productive with his time rather than this draft. Oh, here we go. Something's happening. Oh, yeah. Expedition map certainly took a while to figure out there. Not really sure what this guy's doing. Just showing me some more of the cards in his deck, maybe. Double expedition map, explorer scope. Man, I'm not so sure about this one. I think this may be okay for us. Torchslinger, no kicker. That's fine. Guess it didn't really kill anything, anyways. So he's in really bad shape here, obviously. We're going to bash with the crew. I don't even know if I'm going to play Fireheart. I guess he could Day of Judgment here. Probably not play Fireheart. Just send the team. He's going to be forced here to chump with everything, which is fine with us. We're going to clear out his board, so. And I'm a fan of just passing here. If we could use the Fireheart right away, I'd be fine, but unless he has Day